Hello, everyone. Well, it looks like new footage has come out for the movie.
Which movie? Why, Episode 9, Return of the Rehash.
Otherwise known as
Speaking
the Rise of
speaking
Skywalker.
of rehashes, who imagines this gonna borrow stuff from previous films?
We'll see. Oh,
Well,
but wait, General CJG here, as always?
Shadow King KingNazaru.
Yep, and?
The one, the only, the angry leftist Star Wars YouTuber. And this may be the trailer that turns us all into Disney Star Wars believers. Or it will subvert our expectations like the last time.
Probably the latter one. Okay, ready? Go.
Ready as I ever will be.
Okay, let's go.
All right,
Iron,
3, 2, 1, go. The twins.
Oh, two songs. Hey, that's Luke. Obi-Wan. That's they're playing the same themes the same tactic from last
Remember
Darksnovia.
this?
And this is Yoda's theme, which is even more disgusting.
Seriously, Disney?
We get it.
And, oh god. You know, those are
We
much
really
better
do.
movies.
We really get it, Disney. Oh, look, the prequels. Those actually happened.
Yes.
I thought you didn't want them to happen,
Reminded
Disney.
of the real Star Wars movies.
Yeah. And then, oh no.
And then we
no,
get
there
to
might be a
bullshit.
bad ones. Oh god, and they're using freaking Jake Ellenberger's voice.
I bet they have like almost 6 million views.
Okay,
just because
I think
of
we're
the
I think we're now
previous
getting to the real. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, Linda. Oh, hey, the story
films. Was that new planet Croissant?
Linda Falcon. Oh, many Star Destroyers. Oh, wait, what? What?
That evil C3.
Lightsaber throw? What the? They're fighting?
It's in.
Oh, now she has a saber staff. Now she has a saber staff.
What?
To be honest with you, this trailer didn't really show anything. Most of it was stock footage from the previous movie. It's like
I bet that's the main reason why it has over 6 million.
There's someone's
like-
phone ringing.
It's like, seriously, Disney, I think playing the previous movies was a mistake in this trailer. What? So we can be reminded of of the actual good Star Wars films. So we had to be reminded.
Advertising the first 6 films. I could just go on TNT and watch that at home for free.
No, I could freaking go to my freaking shop, get the original trilogy and do that. It's like, it's like, do I have to be reminded this takes place in the same universe? I don't need to be reminded. It's like, do they have so little confidence in their own product? This barely showed any new footage. It was just stock footage from the previous movies. Oh,
Yeah.
the saga of a generation's coming to an end. What saga? Didn't that happen in 2005 or 1983?
Yeah.
What's end?
Yeah, indeed. Well, what new footage we got, I think we should give it a... So, when it started, which is 1:14. So, that's our first footage. Let's go to there. And so, apparently...
Okay, I'm still trying to find it. 114?
Yeah, 114. 114. So apparently everyone is on no, it's not Jakku, it's Basana Sauna.
Yeah,
Remember?
that stupid plan that sounds like an acne cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? I mean, this trailer was just nostalgia. It's like, I'm so sick of these kind of trailers for these movies. I don't need nostalgia to enjoy Star Wars.
Yep, agreed.
I mean, this is more of a nostalgia trip than The Force Awakens was.
Yep, and probably
I,
because they're getting desperate.
I knew Jar Jar Abrams was going to capitalize on nostalgia, but
Of course he's going
shit.
to.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, and 150, they're staring at a big ass camp or city or.
Are you guys watching?
No, we're going piece by piece.
Yeah, I'm just
like
going
we
to
did
the
last time,
image.
Darksnovia.
I thought it was like a parade or something, or a festival.
Yeah,
Or some
it
sort of
looks like
circus, I don't know.
yeah, like what's going on? Oh wait, no, remember that most of those are the Uka Uka guys.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yes.
Good grief.
Yep, the Uka Uka people.
Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm a hater. This trailer made me feel more empty than the first one. I mean, it showed like thousands of Star Destroyers. Like, okay,
Okay,
We're getting to
where's
that
the Star
part.
Destroyers?
Okay, well, the Star Destroyers is on 121, but no, 122. 22. Well, okay, I got a question. Where did they get all those Star Destroyers again?
Are they ripping off the Katana fleet?
there's
The
like so many.
trilogy.
Either that or Star Forge.
This has so many freaking plot holes. It's like how do they manage to man such a massive force? Why did the Empire have this?
And and if they did have this many ships, why didn't they do that in The Last Jedi when they had the rebels on the run?
Exactly. Oh wait, it's because this movie's supposed to take 1 year after The Last Jedi. Wait, how can you make an entire fleet in just 1 year?
The world
I
building
said
of these movies
either
are
the Katana
shit.
fleet or
Oh god. And by the way, at 121, there's apparently a rebel fleet. Walking Runner, Millennium,
I'm going there.
a Y-wing and a B-wing and A-wings. Wasn't the Resistance just, I don't know, 20 people inside the Millennium Falcon at the end of last year? How did they get that many? Oh,
You know, one thing that really irks me is there's no new ships.
there's no what?
There's no new ships.
You're right. There's just X-wings,
Yeah.
B-wings, and A-wings.
It's like nothing in this trilogy has stood out. The only thing that stands out in this trailer is the end, which is the only thing people are really talking about.
Yep, indeed.
hell. As much as I hate The Last Jedi, at least it brought some new ships in. I mean, granted they were asinine, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, the new ships were awful looking, but at least they were something new to look at.
And
yeah.
what's with the
Well,
evil eye C-3PO?
yes, I was going to go. Yes,
Did he
I was
turn
going to say
evil?
that. So what is
It,
this?
it,
126.
it looks just. It almost looks just like that evil C-3PO from the Darth Vader comic.
How much
okay.
how much can I bet that they actually brought him here and he's impersonating C-3PO like on the comic? How much can I bet?
Oh wait, I got an idea. What if C-3PO gets captured and the First Order reprograms?
Why would they even want him?
Maybe Kylo Ren does, because he has an obsession with his grandfather, and 3PO was built by his grandfather.
Does he
Where
even
they
know
go-
that?
Yeah, that's
I don't fucking...
Possibly.
Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows?
No idea. You know
And-
something interesting, by the way, guys. 1 second after the evil C-3PO, we see a big red laser. And from what I read, apparently all of those Superstar Destroyers that we saw, apparently they have this Death Star type weapon. Yes, they can destroy planets.
So it's like
Jesus.
the
Why
Eclipse.
does this partly remind me of KOTOR 1, where Darth Malik had his ships did an orbital blast?
No, this is not the same. No, these are like those ships in Dark Empire that they're like mini Death Star.
The Eclipse.
So
It's like-
super weapon confirmed.
It's like, okay, It's like this trailer was underwhelming. I don't understand how anyone can be hyped for it. The only thing people are hyped about is the scene towards the end with Darkseid Rey.
We'll talk about that.
We'll get to that.
Oh,
But holy
God.
shit.
And then we have
Rey throwing her lightsaber in
she
a
like
light
training in the forest.
profession. Yeah, she's training. There's a remote there. I can see it at 129. God, 129, 130. She destroys the remote with a lightsaber. And then how did she learn how to use a lightsaber?
Because she's Rey.
She also has the Jedi text, I guess.
Rey,
yeah.
let's not fool ourselves. Rey isn't a character. She's a plot device.
Literally.
It's funny that people say that Godzilla is not a character and it's just a plot device, yet he had more character in King of the Monsters than Rey does.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, by the way, guys, it seems that after Rey throwing her lightsaber, Kylo Ren is gonna face her with his lightsaber.
What time is that? Oh,
1:35.
It's like, who cares if they're gonna fight again? It's like we already know. It's like we already know this, and she defeated him. It's like, I don't care. This feels like another encounter.
You know, actually, people say, and seeing the trailer again, it seems that the planet they're facing is in the Rebel in Yavin 4.
Yavin 4.
Well, remember the leak said Yavin 4.
Oh yeah.
But it said,
But seriously, who cares if that Kylo Ren's gonna fight Rey? It's less exciting than watching Superman fight a common robber without any kryptonite.
yeah, indeed. Oh, God.
And the fighting.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some stuff that did look cool, like the shot with the 1,000 Star Destroyers did look pretty cool. I'd be lying to say it didn't.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. It's just that I'm surprised they're doing it right now in Force Awakens for the last.
And it also makes you.
Sorry,
I'm sorry, Darcy. What did you want to say something?
You finish.
Okay, and it also makes you wonder how the hell did they get this many ships? I mean, did they have the Star Forge? Did they find some hidden fleet like the Katana fleet or the Eternal fleet from Sakul?
God, no idea. Well, remember these movies ripping Tron trilogy, so probably the Katana fleet.
Okay, let's be real. The books are going to be doing the heavy lifting for this one because there's not a lot of stuff in this trailer makes no sense. It's like, where does the First Order how does it get such a big army?
I still want to know where they get the funding for this.
No, guys, no. I remember now. Apparently, as far as I know, all of those Star Destroyers is not the first, but actually Palpatine's fleet, and the First Order and the Resistance are actually going to team up and face that big threat. Palpatine and the entire fleet.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. If that's the case, what was the point of Palpatine's plan to destroy the Empire?
No idea.
I don't. I just. There was no planning.
I got a better question. What was the point of the First Order and Snoke in the first place?
It's a mess. It's a fucking mess.
Okay. Does this mean the Aftermath trilogy is it still canon? I mean, didn't it explain why the First Order came to existence in the first place? Because Palpatine had a plan to, if he were to die, to wipe out his entire empire.
Because he didn't want a successor.
Wasn't that also referenced in Battlefront 2 or something?
Yeah.
Battleship 2, yeah.
It was.
It's like, did the story? It's like, I heard J.J. Abrams won't allow the story group to say anything regarding the Rise of Skywalker. So when the story group took a look at it, it's like, oh fuck.
The story
they got a whole
group
bunch of retcons and contradictions to deal with.
The story group is not allowed to be in any of the sets of Star Wars movies. Literally, they have contributed to none of the movies. None.
So what is the point of the story group existing then? If they can't even keep track of continuity, I mean, you have fucking thousands of Star Destroyers like in this scene. It looks cool. but it makes no sense. It's like, okay, if the rumors are true about the First Order and Palpatine's forces being different, where was Palpatine in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi?
No idea!
Why did it take 30 years for him to come back?
What was the point of the First Order?
It was pointless!
This subverted our
This movie
expectations,
has
all
such a
right.
huge disconnect.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about
Yeah, we haven't
Rey.
even gotten to the biggest part of the trailer. Oh yeah, Rey as a Darksider.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. This scene was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Yes, but we got to talk about the other elephant in the room. She's finally wielding a saber staff. What took you so long?
Yeah.
okay. Here's my theory. What if that Rey isn't? What if it's actually a clone and it's
Oh, you
not
mean-
actually Rey?
Actually,
Oh, you mean
the leak,
kind of like
the leak,
Luke?
the leak, the leak also, the leak also claims that Palpatine is using transferescence, they're ripping off several other elements from the Tron trilogy. So it could be a clone. Actually, it could be a clone.
First off, Palpatine would not use a double-bladed lightsaber. It makes no sense for Darth
Yeah, he
Sidious
was never
to use a
trained in that.
double-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah. He kind of had trouble wielding Darth Plagueis' lightsaber, which wasn't a double-bladed lightsaber, but it was
It was
so
just a
big that
lot
it might as well
larger
have
because he
been.
was a Mun, or his master was a Mun.
Yeah, but guys, remember, it also makes no sense that Rey is using one-handed normal lightsaber. So how is it going to make sense that she's using a double-bladed lightsaber all of a sudden?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm not. People have been wanting Darkseid Rey probably forever. I mean, have you seen fan art of Darkseid Rey? It's
Yes,
insane how much
No,
of it there is.
I've never seen any of that.
Well,
they
it's just
always
me
try
neither.
to go for good.
Well, no, there's a lot of Darkseid Rey, and okay, let's be honest here. The reason why people would want Rey to fall to the dark side because the character is boring as shit, and they want to frickin' see something different out of the character.
Yeah, I agree. You know, part of me actually, now that this, I actually think that it probably is a Darkseid clone. I strongly, because actually, if you hear when the Darkseid Rey is revealed, it's Palpatine who's actually talking. So yeah, Palpatine is talking probably. So how did Rey become Palpatine's apprentice in overnight, and how did she make the red lightsaber? How did that happen overnight?
No,
I thought the plot leak said that that Kylo Ren had this servant who was secretly an acolyte of Darth Sidious, and he possessed him, and then possessed Kylo Ren, then tried to possess Rey, but he couldn't possess Rey because she was too pure or something stupid like that. So
Well-
that contradicts.
okay, Darkseid Rey, I'm gonna call her Rey.
Lol.
I know, I'm convinced. No, I'm serious. She's a clone.
Probably.
It's not balls to do a Darkseid Rey. J.J. Abrams is like, okay, what would actually sell tickets? Oh, Rey, a Darkseid clone of Rey wielding a double-bladed lightsaber. People like Darth Maul. Let's include that in the movie, even though it makes no sense.
Wait, what the hell? Okay, I just heard Darth Sidious's voice, and for some reason, Darth Vader's breathing is also in that part of Rey Darksider. So,
Yeah, I noticed that too. I just thought it was just like a reference.
It's like, here's an idea. What if Kylo Ren and Rey fight the Darkseid Rey as a way for them to try to recapture, the nostalgia people had for Episode 1? Because Episode 1 is 20 years old. So they can recapture their Duel of Fates.
How much can I bet that case? Or
That makes sense.
the Tron trilogy, Mara Jade and Luke versus the evil Skywalker clone. Oh.
Wait! I think I might have an explanation for why we heard Darth Vader's breathing. Apparently, those leaks said that that Kylo Ren was having his Knights of Ren collect pieces of Darth Vader's old suit. So That might be it.
You know, if they cloned Darth Vader and brought him back, do you have any idea how much George Lucas would hate that?
How much what would hate that?
Yeah, bringing back
George
Darth Vader.
Lucas.
Yeah, because when
George
the writers
Lucas-
of Dark Empire tried to do that, he's like, or no, it was the imposter, the Vader imposter. He's like, nope.
George Lucas hated it, so he said no to Vader coming back.
I have to
I
be
don't know, it's
honest. This dark side Rey looks kind of hot.
It's because you have a tendency for getting falling in love with dark side women, Iron. I think.
I think
I'm gonna stick.
actually,
I'm gonna stick with my Jason. I'm gonna stick with my Jason.
Kind of reminds
Wilson.
me of Zana in some ways.
I agree with Iron. It's like
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. it
I
is.
don't need Darkseid Ray. I got Jason Wilson.
And I think Bastila Shan is still hot.
No, I'm dead serious. Darkseid Rey looks kind of cool. I mean, this is what we should have gotten in The Last Jedi. Ruin Johnson, you
mean-
fucking pack.
Look at her robes. It's just like I find it arousing.
It was
like-
it would have. Yeah, but Darksnovia is right. It should have been. This should have been done in episode 8. We should have saw a progression of Rey slowly
yeah.
going to the dark side, and then episode 3 is which becomes a Sith or whatever.
And Kylo
Yeah.
Ren should have gone to the light in The Last Jedi. That would have been subverting expectations the right way, and this would have been cool.
Yeah,
So, Kylo Ren-
and also your theory, Darksnovia, of what if Rey was actually the Skywalker and Kylo Ren was adopted, and imagine would have been something, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Or hell, even if we went with the theory that Rey was actually blood descendant of Palpatine.
That too. So
I don't care either way. The dark side version of Rey is more interested than, even though we saw her for 1 second, than the character has been in 2 movies. I'm more interested in seeing Darkseid Rey than the actual fucking character because she's so boring. And-
yeah, but how much can I bet that they're probably doing this just so they can get a lot of tickets into the movie theater?
Of course. I mean, it's like all the horny boys like, oh my god, she's so hot. She's Darkseid. I want to see this.
Oh god, fuck, Jesus Christ.
It doesn't bother me if it triggers the freaking fandom menace that this movie succeeds. I don't fucking care.
Or yeah.
Okay, can I make a comment about Carrie Fisher? She was completely out of place in this trailer. It took me out of the trailer when she was there.
Yeah, it's because they're using old footage from episode 7.
It's like,
Yeah, they're going to use the footage that wasn't put in the original theatrical release of Force Awakens into
How's that gonna fit?
episode. It's not. It's going to be such a huge disconnect, but it'll
Oh,
fit
God.
if you don't think about it.
It would have helped if they just killed her in the last Jedi. No, wait, you're killing them.
Or they
should-
like explained either she like died off screen or she was doing something else. I don't know.
I would have thought they would have replaced their actor or
No, but
covered her.
no. Remember, Leia are hugging each other in the first trailer.
Wait,
New
what was that,
footage.
General?
That Rey and Leia were hugging each other in the first trailer.
Yeah,
of Skywalker.
yeah,
So
yeah. I thought they were gonna replace it with a different actress by the time they started filming.
yeah, but no. Ugh, God damn.
I don't know. Her scenes are so out of place that I can't help but be taken out of the movie. This is going to take me out of the movie when I see this, of Carrie Fisher appearing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's out of place. This footage is a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what do they have? What do they decide to have Leia teach Rey some Jedi training? I mean,
But
didn't they
how
say
if
that
she has no training?
Well,
I mean, she does. She at least knows how to float in space.
Oh God, the
did
way
that.
I'm popping.
Okay, let's be fair. As stupid as the stuff we're seeing in the Rise of Skywalker, at least it ain't going to be a 3-hour bore fest like The Last Jedi.
We'll see, because remember they're making an entire story, so they're probably
it's
gonna have to stretch
definitely gonna be
hours.
interesting.
Let me bet that you're gonna have to read most of the multimedia project regarding Episode 9 in order to understand what's going on in the movie.
There's already several comics and books announced that tie in Skywalker. One of them being more that will explain how the Resistance or shit.
Who cares about the Resistance? How the fuck does freaking Darth Sidious of the First Order, I don't care which, amounts to such a big fleet? Where the hell were they all this time?
No idea.
I say either Palpatine built his fleets in advance, or they found the Katana fleet, the Eternal fleet of Zakul, or they found the Star Forge. Those are all my options.
But
what about a combination of all?
But wait, if the Star Forge is there, then that's another super weapon, which was they have some dude. Which, by the way, we saw in the trailer that they can planets with some big laser. So there is some sort of super weapon in this trailer. So another super.
Might as well
bring
in the Sun Crusher too.
Yeah.
It seems like J.J. Abrams when he was looking at what he had to work with, he said, "Fuck it. It's the frickin' trilogy is broke anyway. I'll just do what the fuck I want, regardless if it makes sense or not."
And that's what he's doing.
And
I'm so happy that this movie is literally shut the hell up of all the EU haters. I'm not kidding. A good chunk of the criticisms towards the EU are literally no longer have any weight.
The only thing I could give Rise of Skywalker credit for, at least the shots that we're seeing don't freaking look the same like we've seen in the past few movies.
Yeah, well, excluding
at least
entire
this is the most
1 minute.
This is the most original Star Wars movie by J.J. Abrams standards.
Which isn't saying much.
I'm sure he'll find some way to rip off the original trilogy yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can. I mean, he must be really pissed that Rian Johnson ripped off The Last Jedi. You know what I mean? Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
It's like the story group. It's like, how can we maintain continuity? Fuck continuity.
The story group is not even involved.
Looks like you failed, Disney. You did not convert me into a Disney believer. You've just subverted my expectations again.
Subversion of the expectations.
I used to think the sequel trilogy was just one big tragedy, but it's not. It's a comedy.
It is a comedy at this point. Okay, apparently we have Resistance Reborn, the book, The Comic Allegiance, Star Wars Adventures 2728, Flight of the Falcon, another comic, Pirates Prize Jr., Star Wars Adventures, Galaxy's Edge. Yes, we need to read about the attraction on Disney to know what's going on between The Last Jedi and Episode 9.
I've heard that there's a few tie-in comics to Fallen Order that are coming out. I'm actually kind of curious about those.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay. You want to know something? Mandalorian looks really good right about now. I mean, it looked good before, but seriously, Mandalorian looks awesome. It looks like freaking Citizens Kane compared to what we just saw.
Yes, I'm not kidding.
Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that people to trash Mandalorian. Mandalorian looks kind of dope, I will admit, but this,
cool, yeah. This looks awful.
It has some cool moments with Darkside Rey. It's like
Star Destroyer shot.
Yeah, she's kind of hot as Darkseid, but that's about it. The only thing that stood out was Darkside Rey, who should have been in The Last Jedi, not the movie.
Yeah. By the way, there's a good chunk of tales from Wild Space Comics between 8 and 9.
Most of the discussion for this trailer is is that scene from the end of the trailer, the Darkside Rey. It's like the most interesting thing about the trailer is at the very end.
Not even
Yeah.
the whole fight between Kylo Ren and Rey is just interesting because we've already seen them fight and he's lost twice, and we know that Jar Jar Abrams can't choreograph a fight for shit.
Watch, hey, Iron, you should give people a link to that fan film of Rey versus Kylo Ren to show how pathetic the lightsaber duels are. It's so.
Yeah, I could do that.
Send that link. I want to see it because it looks awful.
That fight is actually pretty good in that fan film, which will be better than anything we see in this. It's like no one is talking about the fucking fleet, really. No one's talking about the duel between Kylo Ren and Rey. Everyone's talking about Darkseid Rey because it's the most interesting aspect of the trailer. It's like, okay, is she going to turn to the dark side? I don't think she will. I think it's going to be a clone of Rey, unfortunately.
Who wants to bet her? Darksnovia, you want to bet that her turn to the dark side is going to be more rushed than Daenerys Targaryen's turn to insanity?
No. Actually, it's gonna be.
Wait, what was that, General?
I bet actually, if it is actually rushed, then all the prequel haters that shit on Anakin Skywalker's fall to the dark side being rushed are no longer applicable.
Actually, I wouldn't say it's rushed because Rey has some anger problems to begin with. She's impulsive. She doesn't listen to what people tell. She gives into anger a lot. It's not out of the realm of possibility for her to fall to the dark side. And hearing all the Rey fanboys, those who want Reylo to happen, I guess. Rey fall to the dark side. It's character assassination. No, it's fucking in character, and it makes her a more interesting character than the bland and boring cardboard box that we've been watching since 2015.
Yeah.
Her turning to the dark side would save the character, even if it's rushed, because at least it'd be something different.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough to redeem.
We'll see.
And knowing J.J. Abrams, if she falls to the dark side, he'll leave it open.
So we have to watch another trilogy?
I mean, J.J. Abrams is, after all, the master of mystery boxes.
Okay. If they literally sequel bait another trilogy, that's when I say I'm done. I'm not gonna watch any more.
No. Here we go. It'll feel like an ending, but Rey will actually leave that sector of the galaxy after she falls to the dark side. If they do, that's a scenario they probably go with. But then again, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they called this the end of the Skywalker saga, which is a joke. This trilogy had nothing to do with the Skywalker. The main character isn't.
And the parts it did, it only killed.
This trilogy had nothing to do with the Skywalkers. Rey is not a Skywalker for all we. Kylo Ren is a bitch, and it isn't worthy of being the name Skywalker.
Yeah.
They'll probably do something stupid like turn Skywalker into a title instead of a family name.
Well,
kind of like how that one title from that one Hello Greedo Tan.
Yeah, but guys, if you remember, Kathleen Kennedy confirmed when the first trailer came out that the Rise of Skywalker title for Episode 9 was actually made purely on marketing purposes. It has no relevance to the story of the movie. Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Yes. The title is literally marketing alone. Marketing only.
Who says only YouTube can clickbait?
You might as well just call it the Rise of Skywalker, Clickbait Skywalker, or whatever you want to call it. Episode 9, Rise of the Clickbait. There's more clickbait videos regarding this movie than The Last Jedi. I'm not even joking.
I just call it Return of the Rehash.
I mean, no one even cares about Snoke at this point.
No, I don't care.
It feels like when they announced Darkseid Rey, those who were still bitching about Snoke were silent about it.
I think the only one who was still talking about was like Mike
No.
Zero or Stupendous Wave.
Is Geekdom 101 still salty about what happened to Snoke?
I'm
Last
curious.
Last I checked, he was, and he's also said he's kind of less optimistic about episode 9, but this might change his mind or something. I don't know.
Hey guys, you know, guys, who actually gonna be the most salty? All the EU haters that were bitching on Dark Empire.
They're salty. Tears are delicious. They taste really good. I mean, they're complaining about Palpatine, complaining about the storyline of Dark Empire, complaining about about clones, complaining about frickin' super weapons. This movie has all of that and more.
No, wait, dude! I got another one! Okay, remember how people bitch about Luke Skywalker when he went against the Emperor when he came back? He turned to the dark side! He's Rey doing that!
Who cares? Rey falling to the dark side would be freaking interesting because she's boring.
I know that, but their criticism of Luke Skywalker falling to the dark side is also here! Wow! I swear J.J. Abrams literally did his best to make Dark Empire look so much better than it already was.
I think J.J. Abrams just doesn't give a shit because Ryan Johnson gave him nothing to work with. But then again, let's not have pity on J.J. Abrams. He approved of The Last Jedi. So
Yes.
I don't think we should have any sympathy for J.J.
And Ryan Johnson approved of J.J. Abrams retconning The Last Jedi. Skywalker.
Really?
We can't confirm that we can't confirm that they're retconning The Last Jedi.
No. Ryan Johnson said that he doesn't care if Episode 9 retcons. He said that.
Oh, of course he doesn't care. Do you think? I mean, Star Wars is a stepping stone to him. Do you think he gives a shit if someone retcons his movie?
No, he doesn't care.
Okay, I hate to say this. If I were Ryan Johnson and I was in his position, and I saw something as a career opportunity, I wouldn't give a shit if someone retconned it. It's like, who cares? My name is out there. Directors are gonna want to hire me now because I have Star Wars attached to my name. So of course he has better things to be concerned with. I'm not defending Johnson. I'm just being logical.
I can't wait to see all the shills trying to defend this and try to justify this, like Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, and so many others.
No. The ones I want to see the most are Rockman, Hello Greedo, John Campy. I think even
too.
Tons. Oh God, all of them.
And Confused Matthew.
Oh yes.
Oh, him too.
God.
I just want to hear EU haters fucking cry like little bitches at everything they hated about the EU is in episode 9.
I want to hear it too.
Called Karma.
Guys, let's read the comment section. See if there's anything funny.
Oh, one more thing. I've got to admit, I kind of like the design of Darkseid Rey's lightsaber.
Yeah.
It looks interesting. Yeah, not gonna lie.
It's more practical than those stupid fucking helicopter lightsabers in Rebels.
Oh God, it was such a joke. And it's more practical than Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Yeah.
I wonder if she can also detach them and use them like Jarkai dual blade fencing.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Hey guys. Well, I think after this trailer, or maybe I think we can finally make our podcast defending Mark.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, this trailer was pretty entertaining, and there were some pretty cool moments. Even unlike the first trailer, despite the fact about half of this damn trailer was just a stock footage show, what little they showed was more interesting than anything they showed in the teaser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of makes me more interested.
I'm only just fail, to be honest.
Guys, I got a comment that sounds really funny. Okay, here's one from K.A. Louderback. Finally, the most efficient lightsaber design. One that practically folds up like a lawn chair.
Oh. Oh god, this is oh god, this is awesome. This is oh god. Wait, oh somebody's I have a feeling that Rey fights her dark version, exactly how Luke fought Vader in that cave in episode 5. So it's a vision? Could it be a vision?
Either
sure
that
the-
or it's going to be a copy of her fighting the.
Seriously, if that's a vision, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed off because it's the most coolest looking fucking thing in the trailer. If that's a vision, that's gonna be bullshit. There's gonna be more outraged over that than Snoke's death. I'm calling it now.
That's going to feel like a Ryan Johnson move than it's Jar Jar Abrams move.
Come on. There's no way J.J. Abrams is not aware of all the fan art of fucking Darkseid. There's no way he's not aware of it. I mean, there's freaking Darkseid Rey freaking Battlefront 2 mods.
Oh god.
There's no way he doesn't know about it. If this is a troll move, well, I'm not gonna really care. I'm just gonna laugh my ass off.
I'm already laughing my ass.
Look, I'm calling it now. That version of Rey, when it gets released in the Black series, is gonna sell out quickly.
Oh god.
No, because it looks cool. People are gonna want to. That it looks a cool looking character.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
You guys notice that we're like 2 trailers in, we haven't seen one hint of Rose Tico.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saved
true.
from cancer.
But she is confirmed to be in the movie, and she's gonna actually.
Well, there's one good
Rey.
thing about Darkseid Rey when she's made into a figure. People will use her as a base for a custom Darth Zana.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I could see that. I would prefer a Darth Zana figure, to be honest. Oh well.
Oh, I'd love a
No,
Bane and a Zana figure.
No, there is some figures have been used as a base for EU characters.
Oh,
True.
oh,
I think one of the First Order figures where it was used as a base for Darth Kaitis, as far as I remember. I don't know which one.
Kylo Ren must be.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Kylo Ren. It was Husk, or actually,
Hux?
Really,
General
Hux?
Hux?
well, if you've read Legacy of the Force, the way Jason is dressed during the final novel as Darth Kaitis, the First Order uniform would actually fits his description of what he looked like more than Kylo Ren does.
Oh, I see. Well, that is something. Anyway, so I think we spent a little too much time. Final thoughts on this?
Well, our expectations were subverted.
They were. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep. I didn't think this could look worse than the last trailer, but you found a way, Jar Jar Abrams. You fucking found a way.
I'm not gonna lie. This trailer it makes me interested in watching episode 9 fail even harder. The greatest, most funny fan fiction I've ever seen of Star Wars because of how.
I don't want episode 9 to fail. I want it to succeed so much that the Phantom Menace will cry like bitches.
That'd be something to
That's-
see.
Oh,
I guess so.
and then it could slowly have its decline. It could be like a Dragon Age Inquisition sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll give them some credit for this trailer. At least there's some cool stuff. The shot with the Star Destroyers, Darkseid Rey looks pretty cool. Everything else, well, it looks like something straight out of a Star Wars fanfic.
Yes. It's gonna be the greatest one.
The most entertaining part of this is gonna see how EU haters fucking damage control. You know, everything they hate about the EU now is present in episode 9.
Yes. I'm keeping an eye on you, Hello.
I can't wait to do some reactions to that stuff he does.
Yes.
Hello Greta will spin it in some way. He always does.
Yes.
So Nostalgia Critic, Confused Matthew, and Cara, and
Well, how does everyone?
Nostalgia Critic, I don't know if he's really an EU hater. This is it, but not really. delved into it.
I'm saying he'll find a way to justify this nonsense.
Well, how are you going to justify Palpatine being dead for 30 years and returning now?
He'll probably say Palpatine had some secret plan that only happened in these past 30 years.
Yeah, but there's no justifying that,
Or,
though.
it took that many years for him to recover.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. Darth Sidious would not be the kind of person that would allow someone like Snoke to fucking do what he wants, or Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
In fact, Darth Sidious would have captured Kylo Ren at some point and had him as his replacement for Vader. Why would he fucking a Skywalker? If he couldn't convert him, he would kill him. He wouldn't fucking allow Kylo Ren to be alive unless it was his apprentice anyway.
Yep. Indeed.
Yeah, because Darth Sidious was afraid of the Skywalker.
Yep.
That's why he was afraid of Luke. He wanted Luke to be killed or turned to the dark side because he was afraid of a Jedi with the Skywalker bloodline, rising against him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now Luke is dead. Oh God. Yeah, this is the definition of destroying the ending of episode 6 and Vader's sacrifice.
Well, Palpatine, let's just say his plan was to, get Luke out of the way. That already happened before The Force Awakens. So he could have already enacted his plan during The Force Awakens.
What if somebody tries to say that Palpatine's plan was to have Luke kill himself in The Last Jedi?
Oh God. This is a mess.
Yeah, but why would he? But Luke was already out of the way. Honestly, he didn't need to go through this. He could have gone through the galaxy unopposed during the.
They'll probably say he learned his lesson from leaving Yoda alone.
Oh God.
But then why didn't he take control of the First Order? What was the fucking point of Snoke?
There's no point. He's worthless. Just like fast.
We're still recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been ranting about this shit longer than our thoughts of the trailer.
Well, at least, because seeing side Rey 80-90% of this compared to other reaction videos.
All right, I think we should end it here.
Yes.
Yeah. This is going way too long.
Our expectations were subverted. You did not do a good job converting J.J. Abrams into a Disney believer.
Or none of us, actually.
But you did remind us how great the first 6 films were. We're going to watch those.
And Dark Empire.
You have failed, Disney. I'm an EU fan, like Matt Wilkins before me.
Yes. Yes.
My money is going to the SWTOR Onslaught expansion, not this.
Considering Bioware doesn't shut down.
Let's not bring that up right now, General.
Yeah,
that's a topic for another time.
video. So, finish it, Iron.
All right, so that was our long video on this. We have a lot to say.
Yeah.
So, we will see you guys around.
Bye.
Farewell, immortal.